I got called up to protect our existence. It's all crashing down and we are the resistance. My spaceship is a tank, also a gun. Never thought smashing rocks would be so much fun. Intelligence shows where they're gonna fall, so we race to the scene when we get the call. We arrive and the skies open up with fire. No time to sit back, no time to admire. Auto fire engaged, I go left and right. Between the meteors and me, I'm gonna win this fight. I had to dodge and go into hyperspace. My dread's torn up all over the place. Time for repairs, my friends are taking over. Put up the shield and call out the rover. We are the planet's last hope, we won't flee. These rocks won't stop, but either will we. Burning it, smash them all down.
Pete, are you
I refuse. I refuse to hold up my copy. Hey, it's a power dome or a power. I keep messing up. Power dome? Is that what it said?
Energy dome.
Energy dome. Energy dome. I did not like this game. What's happening? Everyone, thanks for stopping in. Troy Peterson, PJ, Casey, TJ, Indy Racing. Kid Goosey. Good to see everyone here tonight. Lance Jennings in the house. PJ is in here as well. I highlighted during the intro. That's why I do that. Why am I still calling people out? Anyway, Savadar's here. Welcome, Papa Pete and Jeff from Go Game Go /Devo. I hope you guys
wrong without a hat.
Coco made me do it. I'm sure they're available somewhere.
They're available nowhere.
Hey, I like it. That's what you got to do. It's way easier to manage when they're available nowhere. Just like my Intellivision thanks Coleco shirt is available nowhere. So anyways, Sewer Sam. I'm not an interface guy. I must say I didn't dive into it as deep as I think you guys went way better at it. I kind of gave up before I started. So I'm not saying it's awful, but it's still not my game either way. But
it's not great.
I almost would play what's two I don't. No, I'd probably play Sewer Sam over Vectron and Pinball, but very close. It's almost right in that same thing. I say it's next to Pinball. I'd say Pinball and Sewer Sam are about the same for me.
It's not that it's the all end all, okay? But it's like when if you have somebody hyping a game up that it's a 8 or a 9, and then you go and you play it and it's a 6, to you, it's a letdown, right? It's a little bit of a letdown. Well, I had zero expectations. All I'd ever heard about this game is how horrible it was. So I was going into it expecting it to be a 2, okay?
Me too, yeah.
It ended up being like a 4.5 or 5, So, but that was pleasant. That was a pleasant surprise for me because I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Yep. So, hey, I had fun with it. I really did.
Well, that's good. As we should. What did you think, Jeff?
I didn't think it was too bad. I mean, we've played other games on here where I was just bored out of my mind. I couldn't wait for it at the end. I only stopped playing because I lost the submarine, but I didn't redo it because I wasn't sure how to beat that thing. Because every time I wasn't sure if there was a pattern as to when the little thing popped up on the submarine.
Right.
As soon as I missed it, I was dead. And I was like, I'm not playing through the whole thing again for it. So, it wasn't bad. It was better than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be the worst game ever, but it certainly wasn't that.
I didn't give it much of a chance, and I had recorded my video a while back, but I was like, after I saw your guys', I'm like, darn it, I probably should redo, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm good. Oh, speaking of cats, this guy's just gonna walk right over everything. All right. Maybe he'll drop a nice fart in my face while he's here. Okay, buddy, we're live. You kind of not supposed to walk out. Oh, okay, and tail right in the camera. What's going on? Yeah, this is the one that never really comes down because I have to. He's trying to knock the door down because I lock him up. I don't let him down here. But and he says, "Crack that whip." The Adventures of Cowcat. Yep. He just was walking on top of my phone, stepping on the Intellivision, standing right on the reset button. He does not care what he's. You know, most cats go around stuff very gingerly, and can walk around and avoid things. He just steps right directly on everything. Yeah. Oh, right on the power switch. Let's break that while we're at it. And then he'll try to chew on the Intellivision controllers, and I have to shoo him off. All right. Now you're going to walk all over the other game systems. You going to do that? Okay. He wants to show off. He does. He does want to show off his. Yeah, there you go. Is there a super pro? So I think if someone added some depth and some better graphics to this, it reminded me of I don't even know. I don't want to put down the Atari because I love the Atari, but it reminded me of a very, very early. Oh my God, he's just gonna knock something down. Like a very early Atari game that like an Atari homebrew that someone that never knew how to program did. Because he's like dun 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 dun. It was just so simple and weird for an Intellivision game.
And it's so weird because where the blazes did the interface come from? But basically, it's a guy who made this game in his house and out in Vancouver area, made 2 games. So it kind of is a homebrew that was out for the system at the time.
I wonder how he got the game. I wonder how he got it licensed for Intellivision.
Well, I don't know.
Luke says his dad created that game, sir. Now he's tearing up the board games. Okay, great. Oh my God, why? Come on, man. Yeah, I might have to lock him upstairs and before he knocks something off the.
I thought
you
the part
scale that shelf behind you.
If he would stay in, he's got. Look at this. I literally have. Oh, if I could look. A cat condo. I even put a thing here for him to lay into directly right here, like a giant basket. He could care less about this thing. He's never once wanted to go on it, sit on it, or anything. If I pick him up, he'll jump right back off of it. He'd rather be in between 10, Monopoly and Connect 4, chewing on a suitcase underneath the shelves over here on the step. He doesn't, or he'll start chewing on the cords in the modem or on my computer or step on the keyboard and shut everything off. He is I love him to death, but he is just into everything. He's going to end up hurting himself. He's not. I'd love to say he's super smart, but he's the person. If a screw dropped on the floor, he'd chew it up and try to swallow it. You just got to watch him.
Cats are like that. I can remember Coco when she wouldn't sit still too, but not very well because it was a long time.
I mean, he's 4, but still, I mean, that's sort of in your mid-20s, so you should just settle down a little bit.
Should chill eventually.
All right.
He's about the same as Quill. Quill's that way, but not to the extent.
Do you guys have a preference for which version of the television console you like? So many different versions, Sears, Radio Shack, and Television 2. I'd say everything but the Intellivision 2 is my favorite. I like the original gold, this one. The original gold and the 2609, as they call it.
Yeah.
I don't mind the Tandy Vision by Radio Shack's a little more wood grain on it. That's actually a nice one too. In Television 2, the controllers are just a little awful. I have a System 3 too, where they kind of have more of a flat controller, although it's more reliable and nicer looking. But yeah. I think we all probably could agree with that. Everything but the Intellivision.
The original is always going to be my favorite. I'd love to have some of the other ones. I do have some of them, but the original is always going to be my favorite.
Oh, I forgot to get the banner up there. So I was on the Wednesday show and William kept popping in. Mind you, I did have a couple cocktails too, but I kept seeing the Electronite logo, and for some reason I kept thinking of Rev from Intellivision, and I kept saying, "Yeah, Rev, yeah, Rev." He goes, "It's not Rev, it's William," and I'm like, "Oh, it's Electronite." But anyways, we were showing off a little bit of the Contra, and people were going, "Oh boy, you suck at this." I'm like, "It's hard." I'm like, "It's really hard."
It is. Very.
Yeah. There
very
you go.
hard.
NTV2 with the NTV1 controllers.
The Coleco Gemini controllers were amazing. Graphic God, for sure. I almost had one of those. I had a chance to get one of those too, and I wish I had a couple years ago. Well, probably 3 or 4 years ago now.
I think Ever Canadian has that, right? The Gemini, is that where he's had?
That's the Coleco Atari. It's an Atari 2600 made by Coleco, and it's got very, very good controllers though.
But they looked almost like they had like the round instead of the square, but they looked kind of like this controller. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
With like a little stick on it.
They had a stick up top, like side buttons, like.
And notice how they never made an NTV mini console. Yeah. I mean, hey, do it if they could. I don't see why they shouldn't do that and get some money into the company. Doing a mini 2 and do more games on it. I mean, they only released 60 games. And then plus, I mean, heck, throw all the homebrews on there. Oh my God, can you imagine?
All the games they had licensed except for Reversi and one other. Math Fun? Something like that. But that was all the games they had licenses to, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the Sears Tele games. I like the Sears. I always wanted the Sears one. I still, if I can find one, a decent price, I might still get one. But anyways, yeah, we could talk some more, but since these are kind of long runs, I am going to start with my terrible run. And we'll talk some more about Sewer Sam.
Yes, it was, PJ. Yeah.
That's me just despising it. This out of the way. Oops. I guess it helps when we open up the first one.
There we go.
But could you imagine if they did like a... See, I'm just grinding here at this point, which I shouldn't have wasted. If I would have pulled it off good and made like 1,000 points in this and then moved on to like and went faster, it probably would have been worth it. But once again, if I would have just dug a little deeper into this game and gave it a chance. So I'll say that about this. But what I was doing is I was backing up while reloading so I could get everything that came at me on the screen. So if I had to reload, I would just back up and get all these bats or birds or whatever you want to call them.
Oh, the aiming is just. I really like the game mechanic where you can climb the wall.
Of course, I have no bullets now. Yeah, that's actually kind of neat.
I kind of wish there was some kind of more incentive to have to go up there to shoot stuff. What are those white lines at the top? I never did figure that out.
I think they're like a sewer light or something, like a mine light almost.
They keep changing, which is really weird.
Sewer Sam Indie Racing. The Checkers was a made-up license. I think it was actually.
Yeah.
The like the Checkers Association or something. Refresh.
Well, when I say licenses for games, I don't mean that kind of license because they could release baseball. They just couldn't call it Major League Baseball. That type of license. I mean, they can't put the Activision games. They can't put the Magic games on anymore. Mind you, they're all on Intellivision Rocks. They got lucky at one time and released them all. But even these ones, Sewer Sam and Blockade Runner, they can't legally put those on anything they own or anything they release.
What I don't understand about that too, especially like talk about like how Keith was trying to get the license, like these people will get paid for this, but people are still like right now we're playing this, emulating it, like, and they're they could have gotten paid for this, instead they're just making people emulate the games they couldn't get,
Cool graphics. Robinson's comment was, it's like he's not like he's saying no, it's just like I know he's there. He will not answer. It's like he just doesn't want to even acknowledge that they ever existed or something like that. So it's really
I think, yeah.
Odd.
Yeah, it is. I think something like this. I like the dungeon crawl aspect. They didn't do it too bad for the time.
Yeah.
A cool hack for this would be a real Doom hack.
Refresh.
Do a version of Doom, change the sprites to be like the little circle guys or some other stuff, maybe even eliminate your excuse me, your guy there and make it just a gun or something. I don't know. I just think this has the ability to be hacked into like a Doom clone and make, oh shoot, hold on. He just knocked something massive over.
Oh,
I'll be right back, guys.
Guys, look, there's the two different cartridges too. It's weird because one has the label going in one direction, one has the label going in the other. They're the same case though. Their interface are really neat case.
Hey, glad
Are those different regions? Why are there two different ones?
Don't know. They had a text label and they had a picture label for Sewer Sam.
I wonder how many were made.
I really don't know. I don't remember these games at all back in the 80s. And even that, like you look, see how Sewer Sam interface goes that way, but I hold that card, it's all exact opposite.
Sorry.
Kind of neat.
I wonder how this little company got these cool carts.
I don't know.
It'd be a good dead interview, Pete.
Oh, Lance, I just said that. No, I didn't know anything about this game or interface or blockade or never heard of them.
What the? Oh, that was cheap.
It's funny how Chuck can go away, but he's here at the same time.
I know. Now, I found out those snakes, when you climb a wall to avoid them, they just come and sit right next to you.
Yep.
And just
climb
wait
a
for
wall, you. They get underneath you, you are pretty well done.
Yep. He's even wearing like the jumpsuit from Devo.
If only that hat was red.
I know. Oh, I had to take that energy dome off. My head was burning up. It's so hot. That really is an energy dome.
Well, it's all the energy. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know how he pulled that off, but he was somehow got up into the ceiling, fell onto the washer, and into the clothes hamper, and he couldn't get out.
Oh my gosh.
He's a special kind of cat, I'll tell you that. So now he's locked back upstairs again. He should be wailing like loud very soon.
It's a bat. I'm a sewer guy.
I got killed by... The only things that killed me all three times were just being near a bat close. And for a guy that's like a sewer worker with a hard hat, to get killed by a bat, really? Like how if it barely touches you or comes within a foot of you, you just kind of wiggle wobble and just fall down and die? I mean, I know they're not ultra realistic, but come on. I didn't, Lance. I don't know if you guys already answered this, but yeah, I did not have knowledge of this.
I answered it, but yeah, no, it's just never heard of it.
A gaming, no, I got basically it's just a higher, it's like a bar height kind of swivel. They call it a drafting chair, so it's kind of, I don't know, you can kind of lean back on it. I'm sure they have more gaming style chairs.
I have just an office chair sitting
or an
here.
office chair, yeah.
That's what I have, an office chair, but it's not even as cool as Pete's. I can't swivel. It just stuck in place.
I have to buy one that swivels so I can have the secret messages on the back there for Go Game Go Night.
Exactly.
Casey uses a gaming chair. I have a gaming chair. It's too short for this though, and they didn't make them to where none of these gaming chairs go to the height of my desk, because I actually built this desk down here, and it's way higher. It's like a counter height kind of desk, maybe a little shorter than that. But any of the gaming chairs, I feel like a little child. I'm like this, and unless I like switched out the hydraulics from one chair to the, I'm like, no. So the one I originally bought, I'm just actually giving to a friend of mine. She needs it. Yeah, watch how fast this ends. Well, look at that! I made over 900 points just in that first level by. And then look at this. See the bat barely touches my head. Barely. I get down just in time. And then for some reason, this guy wearing a hard hat dies.
Check your comments, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting to that when I was trying to shut off my video.
All right.
PJ with the super chat. Dude, thank you. 1999. You could rework Sewer Sam into a version of Night Stalker, map out the tunnels into a small grid of connecting tunnels, dude, I'm all about someone doing something with this. Or like I said, even doing like a first person perspective style. That would be yeah, dude. To make that into like a 3D Night Stalker would be the most epic thing ever. Try to make it like the Amico Night Stalker while we're waiting for all so long. Turn it into one of those. Which I have not played. That is one game I have not played, guys. Thank you so much, PJ. But yeah, that would be cool to turn that into a Night Stalker kind of thing. That'd be with the bunker, yeah. Get where you have to go find the guns, get different guns, and yeah, can you imagine having robots coming through those tunnels? Make more sense than a submarine in a sewer. I'll tell you that. Thank you so much, PJ. It was very nice of you. Poll has Super Cobra, Kool-Aid Man tied at 39%. No kidding. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I must have. Super Cobra's at 41 now. Ladybug at 23. Kool-Aid Man at 32. Robot Rubble, great game. Only at 5%. Hello, the Intellivision Gamer. How are you?
Hey, Intellivision Gamer.
But yeah. Let's see one that's a little better. Someone that actually played the game as it was meant to be played. And that is our next one. A guy with a energy dome. I finally said it right.
Wear my energy dome from Devo because Sam himself kind of wears one. I think it's more of a pixelation thing, but and he also wears a swimsuit.
That's pretty cool. He looks just like he really does look like a Devo dude.
Level 2. Gotta take those guys out. Does the speed selection make any difference, or is it just the fast?
I did 1-1, but I mean, I don't like it mattered how I played, anyways. But I think it probably disadvantages you a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's faster. It seems like
it felt like when you walk, you're going faster. So I didn't.
Yeah,
it didn't seem like it made any difference which one you pick.
I think it's like some of the games where it changes the speed, but it changes the speed of absolutely everything.
Yeah.
So in some ways, it becomes it's almost frustratingly slow in some aspects, but some 4 is almost too fast. It's like
I think the game might loop around again after that. I'm not sure. But right now, I'm just trying to get. So does anyone know where the submarines are? Is that completely random?
Everything I've read, it's random.
Except every time I've played it, though, when you take the first door on the left, you always get to a submarine level. Everything's random in here as far as I think that one may not be random, but I couldn't find anything after that. What's dry? What has water? Like right
getting
there.
Subgenius vibes looking at that energy dome hat.
Okay, this has a submarine. As you can see, the water up there in the middle is now red. It's going to grow. So at the end of this level, there will be a submarine. But I gotta
Why does it bother me the O in game over is not capitalized?
The whole thing about dying.
Because it's interphase and they don't care. Apparently, they don't even care to return phone calls.
All right, let's go.
I think it'd be, since he turns sideways for apparent reasons, that you should be able to shoot sideways too. I think that'd be another improvement on this.
Man, I could shoot that alligator right in the back of the head.
Yeah, exactly. The way he's supposed to be shot.
A third of the way through. Whoa.
So
right the game restarts when you get when you shoot 3 submarines. Is that right?
That's
does it loop?
I think it loops, doesn't it?
Probably goes faster and faster.
Yeah. By the way, you can climb walls.
Which I think was mostly how games back. I mean, all the way into the Super Nintendo would pretty much do that. They just loop, you know.
Chases you. You climb a wall. The snake.
Or I should say NES. I think.
As soon as you come back down, he'll kill you. So don't do that.
A new, harder, faster version.
All over the place. Come on. About 3/4 of the way through. I don't want that door. No.
Spiders.
Uh-oh. Spiders are coming.
I didn't get far enough to see any spiders.
Those spiders are interesting because you got to wait for them to come down, or sometimes they start crawling on the wall.
Yep.
Got him.
Yeah, they do kind of dangle there for a second, huh?
Oh, got him too. Thank goodness. Oh no, more spiders. Man. These guys protecting the submarine?
You know what we should do for after we get through a few more games is do like a revisited and come up with 4 games that we all really didn't like or that we didn't do well on, or just come up with like 4 games that we could throw on a list and have the chat vote on like which ones we should revisit and try to do better, and so we'll most likely it'll be me and Jeff trying to get a better score than you, but
I would think Jeff should definitely have to go back to Carnival.
Oh, I thought you were going to say auto racing, Pete.
Yeah, I'd say auto racing would be another one. I'd say Carnival will probably be one. Vectron I was awful at. I'd probably try to revisit, and I wouldn't mind trying to revisit this one. I guess
Look, all these guys are everywhere.
I guess it would kind of have to be the weird ones or the unlikable ones.
I'm right at the end. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, come on now.
Well, you never know because let me check how our poll is going. If the poll is up, if you didn't know, obviously people do know. We have next game will be Super Cobra, Ladybug, Kool-Aid Man, and Robot Rubble. The best one on here is Robot Rubble. I'm kidding, but it's only at 4%. That's why I said that. I was just trying to get a little plug to it. Right now, Super Cobra is at 46%. So we got about 30 minutes, but get your votes in now. Ladybug, Kool-Aid Man's right behind Super Cobra. Well, at 27%. Ladybug at 23%, but yeah.
This is the first time you put a Ladybug up, isn't it?
Yeah, because I figured, I was like, we got the rest of the Coleco stuff, and Ladybug's a decent game, so I wouldn't mind actually playing that.
Yeah.
It's one I don't have the physical to, which was weird because it's one that's pretty readily available. So I might have to just look for that.
All right, that should do it. All right, come on, submarine.
There you go.
There's the sub.
Now I'm curious. Let's see where it pops up at. Okay, so that's on the right. I missed it, obviously. Oh my gosh. I do like that it takes you right back.
Yes, me too.
That was nice. That's why I shot that one, but I still missed them. So both times it came up on the right side. Maybe there is a pattern.
Savater's right. Over doesn't have a capital O. That's
game over. Well, they're 3,355. Way better than I could ever do. But we have one more.
The Sewer Sam Master.
Locomotion up there. We do not have a. That's right, Lance. Locomotion, we've never played it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that's doing with Sewer Sam. And Missile Command is not a substitute for Atlantis. I do like this title screen.
Atlantis. Whoa, the HD is blowing my eyes here out of my skull. It looks good, actually. That terrible game looks really good on this screen.
All right, where we go? Number of players, 1. I'm going to play speed level 3 just because.
Oh, yeah, you guys did pick different speed levels.
All right, here we go.
I think all 3 of us did, didn't we?
So I'm just
Yeah.
going up as far as shoot the snake. So those aren't bats; those are actually birds, which will kill you if they hit you.
Oh, those are birds, huh?
Yeah, it's weird because I always would think of bats to be black, but those are not bats.
Then what were the gray ones? Just different birds?
Bats.
Oh, the gray ones are bats.
You're a lot faster. You should be able to outrun. Looking for a door. I'm going to take the first door because the first door to the left goes to a water tunnel, and we'll hope it's all random. There's a submarine in it. We're going to know as soon as I get. Oh, I'll let that bird go. We're going to know as soon as I get through it because the white bar at the top, which shows how far I've progressed through the tunnel. If there's a submarine there, it'll be red. So I'm hoping it's red, and it is. So here we go. It's not always red.
It's not, really.
The battle is over.
You don't want to be messing around with trying to get bullets.
Right, yeah, game over.
More things coming. Just take my time getting through this tunnel. 2 bullets left. Okay.
Those alligators seem to like sporadically pop like right up. Now, but can you walk through them or you can't touch them?
Well, you can walk through them before they once their mouth.
Before they open their mouth, right?
I could have shot, I suppose, but I didn't. I was out so close. I thought I might just try to get it.
Game over, man. Game over. Oh, here's one. Game over.
That's why sometimes they can appear like that. And you're okay if you keep going. If I had stopped there, I would have been done.
The alligators never appear with their mouth open at first, do they?
No.
Well, that's good because when they pop up on you so fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd get killed instantly.
Excuse me. Come on, reload. Oh, I almost got it by that.
Yeah, perfect example right there.
Get you.
Yeah, I would love to see a hack of this just to, but I mean like a full hack, kind of like that Space Hawk 2 where it's almost like a different game, but you know, has kind of the same mechanics, but it has all different graphics or something, you know.
Lots of birds, lots of birds because I can avoid those.
You know, turn this into like a dungeon crawl and a night stalker, like PJ said, a night stalker. Here we go. So it's that little white like missile launcher pops up, and that's what you have to shoot before it shoots the missile, right?
That's right.
Okay, you're reloading here, which was kind of a weird. I mean, I kind of understand it, but
got it once.
Oh, okay, I got it. There's a pattern.
3. There it is.
The missile thing always appears
first time ever
on the side that the periscope is pointing towards.
Oh, we knew he was going to beat it. Star Strike meets Wolfenstein. You're right, man. Yeah, and Pitfall.
Not a red screen, so this one went through here.
Wait, they had it. You know the weirdest thing though? Does he have like inflatable shoes? Because while submarines and crocodiles and all this other stuff are coming out of these deep, deep sewer waters, he's just walking on top.
That's right.
That's a good point. I never thought about that.
Does he just have like special jet shoes? I'd really like to know that.
They're really skinny submarines.
Yeah, right. He's on these really deep but skinny submarine. He's just walking on them.
We'll see Pitfall 3 very shortly after I see it. You'll all see it. How's that sound?
Pitfall 3. I'm rooting for the submarine at this point.
Thanks, PJ.
He's walking on water.
There we go. Okay.
Well, Pete just beat Jeff already. He's at 3,820 right now. I have a feeling it's going to get even better. That'd be cool if you could jump on the alligators' heads. What?
Kind of like walking through Denny's. Sticky goo on the floor.
Yeah, sticky goo and probably disease and rats. Moons over my hammy.
Yeah. Nice. Pull it.
Well, that used to be the place to go after a night of drinking. Everybody'd show up at Denny's at like 2 a.m. You just have a big breakfast. Oh man, that was cool back in like a while back.
Rats don't kill you, but they just.
Now he's walking into McDonald's hallway in the 80s. Jeff beat 20 points.
Another thing about there can only ever be 3 enemies.
Oh, this was out, dude. This came out. Uh-oh.
One single platform. Go to Wix.com
Uh-oh.
and get a robust
Videos in a video on a live stream. Or commercials, I should say.
Yeah, this was released back in the day. This is part of the 125, this game.
Waffle House. Oh, yeah, that's another one. Oh, that one's even dirtier and grimier. Oh, here come the flying rats. I mean, just different birds. Oh, no, those are bats.
Oh, nice.
Shoot 2 with 1 shot, Pete?
I think it did, yeah.
Yeah, like he hit the looks like a cat, but I guess it's supposed to be a rat. First person Cloudy Mountain. Oh. Yeah, probably make up for. I'd say I wasn't a fan of Treasure of Tarman. Big Block, what's happening? Get a battery for my truck, so I have to go right away. But check your email. We can get you the 3DO Wing Commander 3. Oh, yeah, I will check that today, dude. Awful waffle. I will check that actually right now.
2 shots. Oh, friggin' spider. He's way up on the friggin' roof. There's another one. Ah. Come on. There's 2 spiders there again. Give me some bullet. There's one. Nice. Okay, I'm going out this door if I get over there. Give me a red up top. No, it's not.
Pete, do you know what happens if you reach the end of an area that doesn't have a
You gotta turn
submarine?
around and go back to the nearest door.
Really? That'd be interesting because
You can see the end wall a few times. Like,
Huh.
It's no longer black; it's the color of the walls, right? There's supposedly 8 tunnels in the game, so there's 8 different color combinations, and you should be able to figure out the even number ones have water, the odd number ones have do not or dry. There's actually patterns to where you can go and everything. I don't know what the patterns are yet, but
the Devo Walking Simulator. Any remake has to have Devo songs as chip tunes. DJC would totally change his tune on that one. Ah! The awful waffle. Those poor kittens trying to swim through the sewers.
2 shots. Friggin' rat still chasing me.
First, I'd love to know what sewers are completely straight, like a square, have submarines and alligators living in them. The alligator, I kind of get the pet alligator type thing, but submarines, that's a far-fetched. And for some reason, you're underground in a tunnel, there's all these birds.
Here. Give me a rat up top. Nope, it's not a water level. Shoot.
I've done the 24-hour Waffle House challenge. Oh, man. You know, one that always got me was Tommy Burger. Delicious. The chili, it's the chili cheeseburger, then the chili fries. And literally, I could not leave the building without having to visit the restroom. Like that hits you right away. We used to laugh because on the outside of all the Tommy burgers, there was like 4 bathrooms on the outside. So you like sit at the little table out there, because I was out in LA where I did it, so it was like you're sitting out. It's always nice, pretty much nice weather. You're sitting there, you're eating your chili cheeseburger, you're eating your peppers and your chili fries, and you're all talking. And I got to use the bathroom. And there's always a line at the bathroom, like they put them there. Kind of look like Sewer Sam here, just
it's like acceleration when it goes into your system.
Exactly. It was crazy.
All right, we'll keep going here.
Don't like to repeat, but when it's dude, I wish I knew. If I know, you guys will know. I guarantee you that. It's coming from a guy that's literally has one and want it to be out now. I'm there with you, man. Yeah, as soon as I find out, you guys will be first to know. Why did the NFL coach playlist look like a Waffle House menu on TV? Buc-ee's? Oh, I've heard of them. I don't know. I've heard of them. I don't.
The other one somebody was saying the other day, I think on Go Game Go, it was like Wawa's. I'm just going to go to the left. Oh, Jeff's not even there.
Oh, I was like, where is he? Frozen? Oh,
it's like Wawa's in Pennsylvania. It's like, that is amazing. Just like convenience store, gas station. Friggin' food is, well, it's good. Now, one more thing. Whoa.
There was when I used to travel, across country all the time when I lived in California, and then I would visit once in the summer and once during the holidays, I'd come back to Michigan. Yeah. That was a long drive across the country, and I'd always stop at these. I don't know if it was Love's stops or a couple different travel stops, but they had this franchise called Godfather's Pizza, and it was I know they probably done this by now on a lot of places, but.
As soon as the spider got me and the snake was there, I was done.
Flashlights effects, yeah. Wawa and Sheets duke it out here, he says. PJ says. But yeah, anyways, this Godfather's Pizza was the first time I ever had a dessert pizza.
Oh wow!
And they'd have like an apple pizza. It was like an apple strudel or a raspberry strudel, and they take the dough and then they drizzle all the frosting all over. I was like, oh my god, these are heaven! Why wouldn't they ever? And then every once in a while, I'd see them come out, like I'd come back home and they'd be like, oh, we're having a dessert pizza. It's the newest thing. I'm like, no, it's not. They've been around for a long time. But I think Godfather's was one of the very first years ago that came out with it. And they were just selling them out of their small little, most of the time they'd be in like a travel stop or something, but it would be that brand. Oh, there you go. PJ says Godfather started in Omaha.
Pizza is awesome.
Yes. Buc-ee's here in Florida, 20-foot wall of jerky. What's up, Kurt?
Hey,
good
Kurt.
to see you, man. Andy says, I know you remember AM/PM. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was, that was a cool thing out. AM/PM was basically like a 7-Eleven Speedway gas station convenience store all in one. Sold beer and everything, too. The cool thing I used to love about AM/PM, and actually a lot of the gas stations out in California, is you didn't have to go in to pay cash. The machines took cash.
Really?
Yeah, so there was like this little 4-sided like pillar, and it had like a little screen. You type in, type in your, or I'm sorry, you type in your gas pump, like you put number 1 and how much money, pop a 20 in there. Thank you. And to print out you out a receipt and you'd pump at 20, and pump your gas. I don't know why that never caught on. Because even to this day, if I say I want to get rid of a $20 bill or I have cash on me, I have to actually go into the building to get, even when it's like snowing out, it's like, it'd be nice to just pop it right into the gas by the gas pump like you have with your card,
Probably because they have people pulling up really quickly with sledgehammers, knocking them off the wall and taking them.
Well, it was like built into the cement pillar in the machine. Like you'd have to crash like a truck through it. Yeah. He says, between the pumps, you could pay cash. Yeah, it was like a little, It was like a ATM built into a cement wall, but it was like a pillar.
No crocodiles popping up on you this week. 3 bullets left.
10,040. Pete is ruling this. Now I know why he liked it so much, because he did so well at it.
That's not bad. Well, it's far better than I've ever done before. Okay, I'm going to go past that this time.
At least you let those kittens be. You didn't shoot them.
Oh, no.
Now, what was that you hit?
Well, that's the spider hitting me with the web.
Oh, I was like,
spider
what?
get too close, that's what happens. Get out of that room. That's there. That one. See, I just never could find the second sub.
I wonder if there's, I mean, I'm sure there is by now. I'm sure there's like a map online or something that shows.
But it's random. It's not.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe. Okay. I didn't know. So it is full random. Then I guess not.
It is, yeah. Every time you get into water, there could be a sub there, right?
Oh, the kitten's trying to get you. Whoa, whoa! How did he climb the wall?
The rats can go up the wall too.
Oh, man. And then the snakes, I thought, which was one of the worst things.
Threw me while I was doing it. Well, that's pretty good. I'll take that score. 10,595, and I did actually destroy a sub.
That is pretty awesome, man.
That's really good.
That was a
like
really
that.
great score. It makes me actually, like, it made me, when I see that, it makes me want to go back and try a little harder than I did, but I still don't like the game.
I've gone back. I've gotten 2 subs a couple times. I've never found the third. I've not found the third sub yet.
It's called a Sewer Sam by Interphase. Yeah, purpose of climbing the walls is to like shoot stuff that's on the walls, like the birds and the, I guess the rats too. I guess you could do.
Yeah.
One thing you're supposed to go to the ocean. The ocean does not go under like the sewer. Yeah, it's kind of strange. It's kind of a strange one, man. Well, let's.
That's not ultra realistic.
Yeah, right. It's super not ultra realistic, man. So we have 34 votes going in. We still got about a good 10 minutes, so get your votes in. We got Super Cobra, Ladybug, Kool-Aid Man, and Robot Rubble. Wow, even less love for Robot Rubble right now. So right now, Super Cobra at 46%, Kool-Aid Man next in line at 34%, Ladybug at 17%, Robot Rubble at 3%. So there you go. What will it be? No kidding, Pete.
958.
Pete, you could have beat almost the Twin Galaxy score. 14,000.
Does that mean that person didn't get all the submarines? Because I feel like you've got all the submarines, you'd be bound to get that much at least.
Well, you only got 1 submarine on this game, right?
I only got 1 sub. I'm taking a look here. Hold on. Hold on, man.
4-player sewers would be cool. I agree.
You're
right. It is almost like a Tempest, a Devo Tempest, if you will. Yeah, slightly.
Multiplayer would be interesting if you like could run into someone else in the sewer. And
Sorry,
take them out.
Bop. Oh, don't worry. We could do that. It's a free for all now. I think my recommendation for Sewer Sam was a good idea.
What was the score? What was the high score there that PJ had?
14,958.
Pete, did you beat it on a run afterwards?
Chuck's got to put it in.
Whoa! You got to submit that.
I don't think that's my high. Might be.
Wow, there you go. You just saw history in the making tonight. Papa Pete, the new Twin Galaxies high score member.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how many people want to actually play the game. So maybe it was only 1 submission, and that's why it's
There you go.
It was by the developer.
Yeah, right. Multiple difficult. Yeah, there's multiple speed. There's also skill level, I guess they call it, right? Challenge accepted. Wouldn't TV games really have a speed run record on them? I'm not sure. I am not sure on that. What I think would be a good idea, Pete, do you got your setup ready where you could flip over and play?
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Very quickly I can anyway.
Jeff, are you able to do that or no?
I think so.
I was wondering if we do a 3-minute time limit and we start with $100 and we play blackjack and see after 3 minutes who has the most money. Or something else. We know it doesn't have to be that, but like we'll do like a 3-minute run on something. See while you guys check your setup. I'm just gonna look through, see if we can find. I thought that would be just the easiest, but we might be able to try something else. We can do Fortress too. Stonix. Up Monsters. Something like really, really fast. Oh, Jeff's already set to go.
I'm ready to go.
All right. Okay, hold on. Let me let me get my phone to do a timer here. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that?
We're up and running.
Would you look at that? All right, look at this.
What are you playing? Poker?
Yeah, why don't we'll do a game of poker. I gotta find a where's my alarm here? Let me get there.
Pete,
I wish you could just hold it down, but you can't.
Why did you say 1978, Pete?
I don't know.
Oh, not cool. He's got that means he's got a better. I don't know. I have no clue.
You just went by it.
Oh, did I? It's under Las Vegas, I'm guessing, right? Or is it under poker? Oh, I guess either way, it would have been under this anyway, so I wasn't looking.
But it's funny how it's Las Vegas, poker, and blackjack, but the title screen is blackjack and poker.
So we'll each put $100 in. Whoops. Wrong controller. 100. Enter. And then enter on player 2. Okay, and what is I think it's number. Shoot. Which one's blackjack? Is it number 4, I thought?
Wait, do I have to use the second controller?
You just got to hit enter, and then it'll say ready. Yeah, there you go. So before we hit the game, I forgot already. Poker overlays.
Do we need those?
No, we're just gonna do blackjack. I just forgot which one. Blackjack is 4. So we'll hit 4. Why won't it just let me do an alarm? Yeah, whatever. I'll do. So we're at 7:57. We'll do 8.
Says the live thing's up there going 55, 56, 57.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Then we'll use that.
When are we starting?
We'll do at let's do at 55 55:30.
55:30. We're playing for how long?
We hit number 4.
How many minutes are we playing?
To 58:30.
All right.
All right, ready? Here we go. Go.
Oh, I bet it all. And I got a 14.
Oh,
I'm
no. I gotta be ruthless
Wait,
on this
how do
one. Here
I-
we go.
How do I
Here we
stand?
go.
How do I
Stand
stay?
with the 9.
Oh, I won my 100 back. Okay. That was close. Gotta go big. Gotta go big.
Why didn't I get my money back? I won.
Oh, I must have pushed that. You can also push.
Stand with a 7.
Oh, I'm gonna hit. Darn it! I should have hit. Okay. Not doing good. Not doing good. Oh, ultimate win. Perfect. Let's do 70. We got a minute 30 left. Nice.
Pete, did you lose already?
I lost first hand. I'd been it all lost. That was done.
Oh man. Oh shoot. Let's do. No, we're gonna do. I'm gonna go 140 on this one. What we got? 1 full minute left. Oh no! Oh no! I made a serious mistake.
How do you hit? Which button?
7.
7.
Yeah, it's 7, 7, and 9. Double down is 8.
I just lost again. 100.
Shoot. We're coming up on 30 minutes.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, well, never mind. I'll do that. Ah.
Well, I lost. Looks like Jeff got it no matter what.
Bet it all, Jeff.
You got 10 minutes left. 24, 25.
10.
Yeah, 10 minutes now. And time. $335. Wow. Me and Pete just blew it.
I'm bankrupt again. That's the third
I
time.
just had I had a longer amount of fun before I got bankrupt. So that was oh, that was cool. The original packing game, one of the highest sold games.
Rob.
Always double down on 11. Oh yeah, they were telling us the whole time there. I mean, of course I knew because I play. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Geekstorian, what's happening, man? I saw your Space Panic video today. Pete's been at the buffet for the last 2 minutes, 45 seconds.
That's right. To hell with this card crap.
No guts, no glory. That was good, man. That was pretty fun. Well, I know who I'm going to the casino with if I ever. Jeff is the voice of reason, knows how to bet. All because of this. That's funny. You can still hear Pete betting away right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that was cool. Well, let me close I'm going to close the poll. So I think it's Super Cobra, guys. We are playing Super Cobra next week. That's going to be fun. That's definitely going to be fun. Man, I tell you what, that wouldn't be when we get down to the last few games and it gets to be to where I think we could do a high score, high money challenge for poker and blackjack. We just have to time it. So we'd have to do like a 5-minute video, and see how far we can get with whatever game of our choosing. I guess just gambling in general, whether it be 5-card draw, whatever you can get done in 5 minutes, right?
It won't take me near to that long to lose everything.
My Kool-Aid man laughs. Oh, trust me, it'll be the new Sewer Sam. It'll eventually get us. It'll eventually get us, man. Yeah, the farting, the brrr, brrr. I thought that is like, to me, is one of my favorite in television sounds. That and the
I'm 125 in the hole now.
What are you playing? 5-card draw or 5-card stud or something?
7-card stud.
7-card stud.
See? I can't even. Well, if I try to bet, look what it says.
Get lost.
But I had a straight.
Wow.
And he didn't even get mad. He didn't care. He let you win. He was very, very just neutral on that one.
That's a neat little thing, though, with the capture cards hooked up to do that in streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Salvador says Go Game Go just released an unboxing video just now.
It's for my EXP, and here's the box that it came in.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
And to make it worse, here's the actual box. Look at that.
Oh. Now, did you have insurance, or can they like fix that for you? Oh, yeah, look at this one.
I have no idea. I haven't tried the system. I think the system's probably fine, but oh my gosh.
What the
I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
Holy
I take it you haven't opened that yet? Ouch. To the sound of the kids screaming at the thirsties. Well, one day, but we are playing Super Cobra, which it was so lovely to get that from Casey. If Casey's still, I think Casey's still here, right? Yeah.
I think Casey's still there.
Yeah, Casey's here. Yeah, he had sent Super Cobra out, so it was one of the ones I needed for 125, so I cannot wait to play it. And this is going to be a fun challenge because I really don't know. I dabbled in it a little bit, and that was about it. I think I was using it on my LTO because it's mine. Can't remember if mine is sealed or if it's. I don't want to take it out of the plastic, so I'll probably be using my LTO version, but there it is right there. Super Cobra. Very cool. Arcade action at its finest, said Parker Brothers. That looks like a forklift puncture.
That's what I was thinking. It sure does.
I was like, why did it go out? I'm like, oh, it's in television fade out. On television screen pause, they called it. Saved your TV back in the day. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be hard for me to play too, but I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. Well, that being said, there was a fun little poker challenge. Jeff is rich now, and we're broke, so I guess Jeff's paying for buffet and drinks for the rest of the evening, right?
I'll use my winnings to buy a new EXP.
Yeah, or that, right? I looked at Pete's. I'm like, did that the one that came off the ship, fell in the water, and they just like let it dry and they taped it back over on one side and put it in the bag?
It almost looks that way.
It does. It looks like there's water damage to that cardboard. Like they're like, this one isn't bad, and they didn't get to the XP, so we'll just fold her on over. Who knows? I guess you'll find out, huh?
I will find out.
I didn't look at 1 and 9 pause on Sewer Sam. It should have, but I don't remember.
It does not. Does not work on interface games.
Oh, it does not. Okay, then there you go.
Yeah.
Pete, what you got coming up? I know you got a lot of stuff, including probably an unboxing of that.
Yeah, I'll probably get to that this week, hopefully. Well, I guess the big news is the Television Homebrew Awards for 2022. The voting is up now on Atari Age. I did a video for it. I released it late or early Saturday morning, late Friday night, trying to get it ready for the voting to open. Sunday
Nice.
morning it opens, so check out Atari Agency Television Forums. There's a special section there just for it. And check out my video, which lays out all the different categories and nominees before you go vote. So that's the big thing. Other than that, I've got lots of old guys and old games coming. I've got some pure gameplay videos coming, and I want to do an Inti homebrew news and spotlight for the weekend. So busy, yeah, actually very busy.
Once again, when is actual voting open on Atari Age? It's on this coming Sunday, you said?
It opened yesterday.
It opened yesterday, so it's open now, guys. Sorry.
The videos went up late Friday night, early Saturday morning.
I'm gonna have to click on there right after the show.
And then the voting opened up Sunday morning at 8 o'clock Central, and it closes the 16th. And just so you know, the finalized date for the award show isn't finalized yet, but it's probably going to be, my guess is the 28th at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. The 28th. Subject to change yet. There will be an announcement, and there'll be some post made on that. So
very cool. I mean, there's not a bad game on this list. My personal favorite, I think that I liked the most out of this year, and I like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But my favorite was Show Must Go On.
There you go.
That one really took me for an original game and just original concept, design, look, box. I loved everything about that game. So that one wins a lot for me is Show Must Go On by Intellivision Collector.
And it's got a couple.
I believe they're still available.
Guys, so.
They still available? I think they're
still available. Yep.
On televisioncollector.com. Like I'm telling you, if you want to just start getting into some of the homebrews and you want something brand new and original and something refreshing, Show Must Go On. And I know there's a bunch of other ones as well, but that was one that really stuck with me. Oh yeah. Oh, Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Jeff, what do you got coming up on Go Game Go?
Well, like Salvatore just mentioned, I just released an unboxing video of the EXP. It's kind of a weird unboxing because I show it all busted up, and then everything I recorded after that didn't record. I don't know why, so I only had this much of a video. So then I went and just came back and said, you know what, I'm not redoing everything. Here's my system. Here's the games. Right. It was funny because I was having like a miserable day, and I came home. So, my EXP's here, and I look in the box. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I got that, and then Wednesday,
hey Cameron,
open chat night, and then I'll have some couple more videos the rest of the week after that.
Very, very cool. I am, as Big Block said, he's sending me. He's got an extra 3-disc set of Wing Commander 3.
Nice.
For the 3DO, starring Mark Hamill. So I believe myself and Panda are going to end up playing that on Thursday evening. Maybe, I don't know about this Thursday, but I mean on one of the Thursdays. This Thursday I might be just, I don't know. It might just be a chat. I don't know what I'll be playing. I can't remember if we said something last week what we were going to play, but yeah, because I had it. What happened is the game I was going to play on Thursday, I completely forgot that I traded that in like a long time ago. And I looked through my stack and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And I'm like, oh man, I forgot I needed a few bucks, and it was a game I wasn't playing and I thought it was awful. And it was basically I got to stop ripping on Sewer Sam, but it was the Sewer Sam of 3DO games. And so I must have sold it thinking I don't care about this game. And so I didn't, and I was like advertising all week that was the game I was going to play. And so I had to do a stream called Oops. And we just played Phoenix 3, which is like a weird alien style platformer. And then what was the other one we played? Oh, Theme Park. So if all else fails, we may go back to Theme Park and create like a silly theme park and watch it just fail and cut the roads off, and then remove the bathrooms after everybody's eating and drinking a bunch, and then they just kind of wander around in the park miserable. It's really fun. It's really fun. It's like the earliest version of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Casey wants to know what's in the cup, Jeff.
I was just typing out. It's water, but I still
just
have
a little bit of vodka.
I I still have I said it should be booze because I still have a decent amount of pain going on from my teeth being pulled. So
coffee, only coffee. Wink, wink. What's up, Names Detroit? How are you? Very good to have you stop in. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Anyways, thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week for Super Cobra.
super.
Right
cool.
on.
Take care, everyone.